Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I loud? Am I clear? Are any crustaceans out there? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 9 minutes and 35 seconds breaking down all the gold and silver news. And that's why I'm a minute late, because there's a ton of gold and silver news. We're going to be reading the tea leaves. We're going to watch the COMEX open up. We're going to watch Shanghai open at silver pushback overnight against the bankers. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button if you're ready and share the stream. It's about to go down. If you've got a Rolo, put Rolo in chat. If it's in the mail, put mail in chat. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Please smash the like button. Thank you, Robert, for the jewels.
Hotel room scale on the desk, counting every ounce I've kept. Airplane windows, dawn and dusk, dreaming about the next big chest. Desert markets, ocean ports, whispers in a hidden court, map lines, red ink, folded corners, X mark secrets in the borders.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to be live in just 7 minutes and 55 seconds, breaking down all the gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch the COMEX day trading session kick up. We're going to watch Shanghai. We're going to have a fun time. If you're ready, put I'm ready in chat and smash that like button.
Old ship bell in a coastal town, rusty safe getting dragged out now. Ancient coins in a dusty tray, shine 'em up, watch the years fall away. Border trains through the midnight haze, customs line, keep the nerves in place. Secret pockets sewn inside my coat, every bar another little vote.
Yes! Who's still stacking? Who's unshaken? Put unshaken in chat right now.
From Tokyo nights to Rio sun, from Arctic ice to island drums, every stamp on my page, another drop in the way. Silver stackers, answer the call. Voices rise like a tidal wall.
Let's go, let's go. Thank you so much for the jewels drop in the mic. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Stacks of silver, stacks of gold, digging treasure, riches untold. International stacker, here to say,
Let's go.
International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew.
All right, I got it done. I got the post done. I was rushing to get this post done. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're on X, please go like and retweet the post I just put out for this live stream. I was feverishly running to fix it. We're about to be live. It's about to go down. Covering the breaking gold and silver news, helping you read the tea leaves. We're going to watch COMEX. We're going to watch Shanghai. 24 likes to 100. Let's smash it up. If you're unshaken, put unshaken in chat. If you're still stacking, put still stacking in chat. If you're part of the 42nd Battle Crab Brigade or the 160th Battle Crab Sword, let us know. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. Yeah.
International stacker that mill. So hit that sub.
Hit that sub. Yeah, join the quest. They await. Yes. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 3 minutes and 10 seconds away from being live, covering the breaking gold and silver news. We're only 11 likes away from 100. Let's smash it up. We're going to be covering the breaking gold and silver news. We're going to be helping you read the tea leaves. Who's ready to have some fun this morning? Who's sipping Mrs. International Stacker coffee with me this morning? Let me know.
Stacking strong, silver, gold, where you belong.
Break it down there.
Chasing that mill. Chasing that mill.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Let's crank this up a notch here.
Crabs are grooving.
If you're ready, drop a crab in chat. CRAB, not a CRAP. No poop emojis. If you're ready, drop a crab in chat. We're going to be live here in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. We're only 8 likes away from 100. Let's pump it up. Let's go. It's about to go down. Get your claws up. Ladies and gentlemen, we've just got a minute and 45 seconds left here till we cover the breaking gold and silver news and market opens. Who's ready for the mega god? Put mega in chat right now. Who's got diamond claws? Get your claws up. Let's go. Break it down now. 1 minute warning. Do you want the migration old school or little kid intro? Let me know ASAP. Let me know ASAP. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. I'm going to do a little bit of a medley here. Little bit of a medley.
Dance with me. One stacker on a journey.
Thank you for the jewels, Crystal.
To find silver. International stacker.
One stack. to find International Stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where, yes, I am closer to Cuba than a Walmart. And let's go over here to the YouTube and let's see where we are at for the next big show, ladies and gentlemen. We are at 69,255 subscribers. That means only 45 more subscribers till the next big show. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a lot of news here with silver overnight. We had some massive action. We're about to cover what happened with silver and gold. But please, I ask you, I implore you to smash the like button. We got over 400 people on right now. Every like helps grow the Crustacean Nation. It helps me so much. So smash, tap, kick, roundhouse, headbutt, whatever you got to do to that like button to make it change. Again, the name's International Stacker. Thank you for joining me here this morning. Silver overnight, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, look at that. We got Sveno in here from Germany. Guys, where are you at in the world and where are you watching from? Let me know. We've got Germany in the house with Sven. Good to see you, Sven. So gold overnight, ladies and gentlemen, or silver overnight. This is where it started over here at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hit a low of $56.61. We hit a high of $59.63, and we are currently on a green candle at $59. We just took out our first target here at $59. Wow. So we just took out our next target here. Gold, silver is up 1.16% since last night. Look what happened. We got the smackdown. We hit that low, and then right over here at 2:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we had a massive BGC taking us all the way up to nearly 60. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reclaimed the 50 and the 200 simple moving average. What we are watching with silver is the battle for $60 right here. I'm gonna change this to. I'm gonna change this to no, that's a horrible color. Let's do orange. That is where we're trying to head. We are seeing the battle for $60 silver, and we are seeing the battle for $4,000 gold. Since last night, it got smacked down all the way to 3,942.02. Those slippery little salamanders.
I am never gonna financially recover from this.
But in the same strange event, we saw gold push back around 2:30, 2:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, all the way to a high of 4,037.89. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to announce we are currently on a green candle at 4,034. We are now back above the 200 simple moving average and the 50 simple moving average. And we just took out our first target here on gold as well. So today is lining up to be an explosive day in the metals, ladies and gentlemen. All I can say, and channel members, you know what emoji to drop? Buckle up. Gold to silver ratio sitting at 68.36 to 1. It was just yesterday we touched up into the 71s. But now we're back down here to 68.36. And why is that? That's because silver's up 1.23% on the trading session that started last night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and gold is up 0.41%. So that disparity there is why we're seeing that gold to silver ratio continue to precipitously drop. Now, right here, some call this market the Big La Bamba. Same thing. 2:20, 2:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Last night, or this morning technically, we saw a massive BGC, a big green candle on the Shanghai Futures Exchange. That's right, this is the market in China. We retook the 200, we retook the 50 simple moving average. So I don't know what happened last night. I was trying to figure it out, but here's what I did figure out. If we go to the DXY here, now this is the dollar index, and guys, remember, traditionally when the dollar goes up, it puts negative bearish pressure on gold and silver. When it goes down, it puts positive bullish pressure on gold and silver. It doesn't always move inversely, but a lot of the times it does. And look what happened here. 210, 215, and right here, a big RC, a big red candle at 2:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for some reason, the DXY had a big rapid move down last night. At the same time, we saw that markup with gold and silver. And then it had kind of a DTB recovery here, and it's currently trending slightly up. But silver and gold are still crab walking. What's going to happen? I don't know. What caused the U.S. dollar to do that? Is it just risk-off selling? Was it Asian traders seeing weakness in the dollar and bidding it up. I don't know. We'll try to figure it out here this morning together. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is what actually occurred. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the breaking gold and silver news and cover a bunch of stuff you guys need to see. I was on a tear this morning. That's why I was like a minute late starting. There's so much breaking news. But first, look into the chat. We've got Canada in the house. We've got the Netherlands in the house. We got Alabama, North Carolina. We got Jordan, or in Arabic you'd say Al Ordan. I've been there. We see Belgium. We see Florida. We see Tennessee, Kansas, Germany, Indiana. We got Georgia, Maryland. We got the UK, Southern California, Minnesota. We've got everywhere. We've got somebody that's literally close to a Walmart. So we got people from all around the world. Wow. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we got Connecticut too. Okay, I'm about to go to the breaking gold and silver news, so don't put any questions for me in chat. We're going to be back to the chart here at 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is where the bankers make their stand. That is the danger zone where they like to attack gold and silver, 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Those slippery little salamanders. So we will be back to the chart when that happens, and at that time, I will take questions. Look at the yen, broke 162 carry trade, unraveling that affected the DX. Thank you. Okay, so you guys know there's been money situations, or there's been problems with the yen. So let's look at the Japanese yen. I'm not sure what the here it is. Wow. Okay. Well, it had a major buildup before the up until about 2:20 a.m. and then it moved down as well. So is it the yen causing weakness? I don't know, because it looks like it kind of moved. It did have a big ramp up, though, so maybe that did cause it. We'll have to look closer into that, but thank you so much, Andrew, for that. Okay, let's go back to here. Okay, I'm about to go to the breaking gold and silver news. It's a lot of news. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to buckle up. And what we need is 51 more likes to get us to 200. We got 600 people watching. I know we could do it. The next 51 people to do it are going to get good luck for 15 months.
It's science.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, very soon, I'm going to be giving away, I think we're over 100. I'm just going to say it. Over 100 ounces of silver, probably over 100 ounces of copper, and like pretty cool stuff. We've got gold in here, and this is going to continue to grow to the giveaway. And all you got to do is subscribe and turn on those notifications and join the Crustacean Nation. First piece of news here. Now, this is a big piece here. This is a big piece here, and I put this video here at the end because this is going to touch on probably 3 or 4 different news pieces. We're going to kind of wave through here and find it. So here we go. Robert Kent's here. Massive COMEX gold and silver deliveries equals big buyers want physical, not paper. Guys, they want their silver and they want it now.
My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now. My silver and I want it now.
So they want the silver and not the paper. The founder of the Freedom Report says the recent surge in COMEX deliveries is a major signal. Large players, sovereigns, China, BRICS nations, etc., are demanding physical metal. Asia is building new physical delivery hubs. We've been covering that ad nauseum the last week. China is pushing to internationalize the renminbi. Say that 50 times fast with gold backing. Bottom line, price action is not telling the real story. Physical demand remains extremely strong. So I want to play you a small portion of this clip, guys. It is really eye-opening. This is Andy Sheckman, and this is Robert Kentz, okay? Let me know if the audio is fine. Please say it's fine in chat. Here we go.
Before I talk to you about the central banks, which I agree with completely, you know, really, I guess I'd say since 2020, we've seen physical deliveries in gold and silver on COMEX at a level really no one's ever seen before. I remember, you know, I've been doing this since 1989, Rob, and no one ever stood for delivery. Never. Like 1%. The difference between standing for delivery and accepting a warrant, if it's you and I are the counterpart.
Now remember, in the COMEX market, ladies and gentlemen, the silver in the registered category has a warrant attached to it. For silver to be delivered, it has to be moved from registered to eligible, and the warrant has to be canceled. So that's when he means talking about a warrant.
Parties.
There.
Well, here's the warrant. You own it, and I'll buy. Okay, now I own it, and you own it. This piece of paper that said you own it. It's a warrant. It's yours if you want it. No one ever stood for delivery. Took the time.
So what he's saying is traditionally institutions, when they were trading silver back and forth back in the day, they would just hand the warrant back and forth. They would never move the silver out of registered into eligible and cancel the warrant. They would never take delivery. But ladies and gentlemen, something has
The
changed.
expense of moving those numbered bars into the vault. What we're seeing right now is, no, Rob, I don't want your paper this time. Please send me the numbered bars right away to my account. Now that's different than an offload. An offload is sending it out. Like, for example, in February, 26 million ounces of silver were delivered, following what we've seen now going on 18 months of billions of silver and gold delivered every month. But 39 million ounces, which is almost 2 million pounds of silver, or over 2 million pounds, got on trucks and drove away. $4 billion worth of silver left the exchange, 160% of what deliveries could explain alone. Now, that doesn't happen every month, but my point is, when bars are delivered, many of them still stay on COMEX, but the fact that these traders are saying, I want the numbered bars this time, thank you, not the warrant, what is that telling you when these large buyers are stepping in? And why is the mainstream, in my mind, missing the biggest story of all, which I know you aren't missing, and that is, who the hell's standing for delivery? So far in June, 13 billion in gold has stood for delivery, and the month's not even over. Who is doing this, and what does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned since 2020, gold and silver deliveries have been elevated, and there's a great chart on Gold Charts R Us, which I always...
So, to me, ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty eye-opening there. So we're going to continue to watch that unfold, but that information you just got is going to tie into a few different news articles this morning. But first off, big shout out to Chris Lacey. Look at this. Got his Rolo. Who else got their Rolo?
Got the Rolo. Oh. See what we got.
He's opening it up.
Perfect timing. Anybody else played
Here we
this
go.
one? Oh, let's see here.
3, 2, 1. Let's see what he got.
Metals, man.
Let's see what he
Look
got.
at that. What an awesome job, man.
Who's got
Look
a
at
Rolo
that.
coming in the mail? Flip it.
Good work.
Flip
All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Boom.
Look at that puppy. Congratulations to Chris Lacey there. Now here's a big piece of news I think you're going to like. Ladies and gentlemen, June gloom for silver. Is it about to burn off? Look at the powerful seasonality chart below. Silver has historically struggled in June, but July through December has been the strongest period for the metal, often delivering the bulk of the year's gains, the long term. So here, let's just look at it. So this line here is 1999 to 2025. This line here is 1975 to 2025, okay? This right here is the June gloom. Look, coming out of April, we usually slump through May. Maybe a little spike there. Into June, we slump hard. But then moving into July, traditionally, over the past cumulative average here, we have started to build back up into July all the way through the end of the year. That has been the average. We started the year here dancing in the streets and celebrating. Then we got here and we thought,
I am never going to financially recover from this.
but ladies and gentlemen, we are about to come out of a June gloom and our fireworks about to happen. We'll find out together, but I do like this post. I do think it puts things in perspective to show that this time of the year, traditionally, even when there's not all this craziness going on, we do see gold and silver slump during these months. Now, here's the next big piece of breaking news. Massive move in the COMEX. 4.6 million ounces moved to registered. A massive 1.15 million leaves. So look at here. So we had an Asahi depository. They moved 4.5 million ounces from eligible to registered. Okay. And then we saw 1.157 million ounces leave the COMEX altogether. So they're probably moving this to there to cover some sort of big move. And then we'll probably see in the coming days and weeks a large amount of this move from registered back to eligible so they could cancel the warrant and deliver it Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. That's a post there from Silver Trade. Okay, next piece of breaking news here. Why are traders buying $10,000, $15,000, and even $20,000 gold calls? A new analysis by Sprott Money highlights an unusual surge in deep out-of-the-money COMEX gold call options, including strikes at 10, 15, and 20K per ounce. Some analysts believe these positions could simply be low-cost, some asymmetric bets or lottery tickets. Others have speculated that these may reflect expectations of a future official U.S. gold revaluation or another major monetary reset. Whether that's realistic or not, the positioning has sparked plenty of debate, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Nearly 30,000 contracts at 20K gold. Nearly 30,000 there at 15K gold. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Gold just got crushed. Bank of America says buy more. While panic spreads across the gold market, Bank of America says this sell-off is a major buying opportunity, not the end of the bull market. Why they're still bullish, they cite central banks keep buying physical gold, long-term pressure on the U.S. dollar, exploding global debt, and persistent inflation risks. Bank of America believes the recent pullback could be giving long-term investors a chance to accumulate more before the next major move up. Here's the article here if you want to go read more about that. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is a pretty important one. And look at this. Did you get your Rolo? If you got one, let us know. What did you get? Did you get a regular? Did you get a variant? Did you get the gold gilded? Well done to Dave. Dave Johnson got his ballot crab, and that is a great picture he got there. Look at that. Congrats, Dave, and thank you. Next piece of big breaking news here. Major shift. Central banks plan to reduce U.S. dollar holdings while the West keeps printing money. For the first time, a global central bank survey found that more central banks expect to reduce their U.S. dollar reserves over the next decade than increase them. Why? Concerns over growing U.S. debt, rising geopolitical risks and sanctions, excuse me, and continued confidence in the gold and gold as a reserve asset. Ladies and gentlemen, at the same time, central banks continue adding physical gold to their reserves, a trend that has accelerated in recent years. This is yet another death knell for the dollar. There's the article if you want to read that, but we're going to the danger zone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to enter the danger zone, and that's every morning from 8:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 8:30. And that's traditionally when the big bankers attack us, and we are in the danger zone right now to an immediate green candle. So we're going to watch this and see what the bankers are going to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going in.
Smith, a fallen hard with one arm on the top. Oh my God. Cut him any slack. Oh no, he's not. Major choke slam.
Wow. Yeah, people are asking at 2:30. Yeah, at 2:20 a.m. when gold and silver popped, the DXY went down. Some were thinking it might have to do with the Japanese yen. Could also be Asian markets just pushing. I don't know. But guys, if you got questions in chat, put them in chat. Make sure you tag me so I can answer. Okay, hold up. Okay. So I want to show you guys. Let's find it. If you got questions, concerns, breaking news, while we're on this chart, you could tag me at International Stacker. If you tag me, I will see it because I scroll quick until I see one and I answer it. So that's how I saw that 2:20 a.m. Question. So we don't know exactly what caused the downturn in DXY. So I believe what caused metals to go up was the DXY getting smashed. But why did the DXY get smashed? Is it the Japanese yen? Is it something else? I don't know. We're going to keep looking here on this live stream and try to figure it out together. As this first candle here is a red candle in the danger zone on silver. Let's check silver futures, 59.40. So 59.40, so it's up here. Gold is at 4,027.34 on a green candle. Okay. Okay, I got a few more pieces of news to cover, but I wanted to quickly say, you guys, if you want to sip like a king crab, it is pinned in chat. We got added to the Mrs. IS coffee. It used to only be medium blend. There's now a dark blend. And there is now a 1 pound option, ladies and gentlemen, 12 ounce and 1 pound. So if you want to sip with me in the morning, like a king crab, ground or whole bean, get some Mrs. International Stacker coffee. Also, too, I did want to mention my website, internationalstacker.com. You could look at the live gold, silver prices anytime, day or night. Oneida, our favorite. You can manipulate the charts. You could look at what markets around the world. You can look at news and analysis where I take deep dives into a lot of different topics here. You can see the hidden hoard, the next stops where I'm giving away. I'm hiding 5 ounces of silver, sponsored by the channel sponsor, Hero Bullion. The next stops for the Summer Fun Coin Show, July 11th. I'm hiding 5 ounces of silver for you guys to find and having a subscriber meet and greet. July 18th in Springfield, same thing, and August 27th in Pittsburgh. Just go to my website, internationalstacker.com, click Hidden Hoard, and click this form here to sign up for one of them. You're just signing up to get more information on that. And guys, we have all kinds of different gear here in the store. And if you're wearing a Hidden Hoard Recovery Task Force piece of gear, when you find it, you do get an extra bonus. And hint, 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 it's worth more than the shirt costs you. So flex it, show you're part of the HHRTF, and win some little bit of an extra prize. Woo! Guys, if you're going to the Springfield meet and greet, put Springfield in chat. If you're going to Pittsburgh, put Pittsburgh and Orlando. Let us know. And we are only 38 likes away from 250. I know we could do that. It helps so much as we have 700 people on the stream. Shiny Sacker says, 603 says the article on central banks moving away from USD dropped when the DXY got smashed. Maybe why? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Could be. I wouldn't think that would be the only catalyst, but there are a lot of high-frequency AI algorithms now that do read articles, so maybe. But I don't think that would be completely it, but that could have a part to do with it. So thank you for that, Shiny Stacker. Goodson here says, you should not sell coffee. You should not just sell coffee. You should sell good coffee. Organic. Otherwise, what's the point? Well, actually, Goodson, this is good coffee. It is brewed from Mrs. IS's secret blend, passed down through generations of crustaceans. Some scientists say it can make your shell 30% harder. A delicious medium roast balances all things should be, full of notes of dark chocolate caramel, roasted, fresh, tastes good no matter how you grow it. Yeah, it's a great coffee, so check it out. Okay, so let's go to more breaking news here. I got some more news articles for you. Texas just sent a huge message to the Federal Reserve. Are they preparing for something? Texas has unveiled new 2026 gold and silver commemorative rounds through the Texas Bullion Depository. This comes after years of Texas expanding its sound money infrastructure, including creating the Texas Bullion Depository and recognizing gold and silver in state policy, a state law really, just like Florida did with HB 999. Why this matters, ladies and gentlemen, visibility and legitimacy for metals at the state level. And for the average the average public, not stackers, that's an important thing to get that word out there. Increased demand from collectors and stackers. Some states are actively embracing precious metals alongside the fiat system. Momentum for sound money continues to build, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the article there if you want to read it. And maybe we should take a look. Let's take a look at what some of these... Look at these are pretty nice. Look, friendship. So those are pretty nice looking metals. Wow. Now here's a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, what's really inside Fort Knox? America's most famous gold vault has fueled speculation for decades. Historic photos show massive stacks of gold bars. The legendary vault built to protect America's gold. At one time, it had 649 million ounces in it. But one question refuses to die. If the doors were open today, what would we actually find? Every bar accounted for, less gold than we expected, something else entirely. Guys, what do you think is in Fort? Is there gold in Fort Knox? Put yes or no in chat right now. But I did want to show you a few of these pictures. That's what it looked like back in the day when it actually for sure had gold. Look at this. This is gold. Now notice we don't see any new pictures of all the gold. But this is just one vault full of gold. That is my great-grandfather taking gold from my stack. No, I'm kidding. I'm not related to him. I have no clue who that is. Look at that. Looks heavy. Look at her. She's got a necklace with it. Looks like coins. There's Fort Knox. What's in there, guys? Is there gold in there? Is the gold in there? Oh, look, this is a color picture, and it looks like there's a TV camera. Yeah, this is when they took a TV camera in there to show people there was gold. He's manipulating the gold there. Look at that. I mean, there might be some in there, but I think a lot's gone missing. What do you guys think? I think a lot has gone missing. What do you think? Okay, let's look at chat. I think I missed a few questions. Fort Knox, I would bring a pocket pinger for sure. Yeah, Chris Simic, we need a giant pocket pinger because those bars are like 400 ounces, supposedly. As ladies and gentlemen, silver is getting smashed in the danger zone. It's okay. That's to be expected. Those slippery little salamanders pushing. Let's see how low they get us before we come out of the danger zone in exactly 7 minutes here. Let's go to the next piece of news here. Ladies and gentlemen, did you get your Battle Crab Rolos? A-Toning Phoenix did. Look at A-Toning Phoenix got 2 of the 445s, really, and this cool copper piece. Congratulations, A-Toning Phoenix. Are you buying the dip? Josh is. Josh said, loving this dip. Not as much silver as usual, but I caught the gold fever this month. Keep on stacking. So look, he got some beautiful gold. He got some germanium mint runes. I love those. I love those runes, if you can't tell. I love them. He got some gold backs. He got an American Silver Eagle, Canadian Maple Leaf, a Wolverine. Very, very cool there. Are you guys buying the dip? Let me know. Look at this. Crustaceans buy the dip. Don't wish you had later. This is Sicilian Stacker. He's got the Crustacean Nation flag there, and he did a buy the dip. Look at that. Look at the Battle Crab Rolos up here. Wow. Congratulations. Now. Okay, I got some more questions in chat. 1 second. Was that Al Capone's vault? Maybe, Victor. 603 says, we keep saying Fort Knox. Don't forget that a lot of our reserve gold is at West Point. That is true, 603. It's just Fort Knox is like the famous one. But yeah, 603 is 100% correct. There is a big portion supposedly at West Point. And there's also a West Point mint, U.S. mint. So put that together. Hoya Guru says, that's 20,281.25 tons of gold. Thank you. 20,000? Are you sure? Because I think we had 8,000 at the time. Rerun that. Hoya Guru. Was that 20? We had 20,000 tons of gold? I don't know. Supposedly right now we have 8,000, but maybe we did back then. I don't know. It Fits Magic says, I thought Bruce Willis showed us the gold was in New York. Yeah? Die Hard 2. There you go. That coffee makes shells and other things hard, says Real Bill P. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
How dare you?
Brian here says, any news on the desktop? It's coming. They're just working materials. Here's the funny thing, guys. If Pocket Pinger Sound Monies, if they wanted to get this done, they could have outsourced it to China and had it done months ago. But they're working with U.S. companies because they believe bigly about having it produced and made in the U.S., and that brings additional challenges. So they're working through it. It's coming. They're just trying to get a good pipeline of materials so once they launch it, they can have a constant flow and people don't get frustrated. So I'd say probably in the next month or so, it's going to be coming. And that's not going to replace the Pocket Pinger. It's going to supplement it. Pocket Pinger is meant for on the go, put it in your pocket. This is meant for your desktop to ping numismatics and big bars and other things. Nick here says, why so many coin pinger brands online? Are they all knockoffs? Yeah, they're all knockoffs of the Pocket Pinger. The app, so the Pocket Pinger, the real Pocket Pinger Sound Monies, it comes with the app. He's had experts and engineers and people from all different institutions work on that. So I would not use any other Pocket Pinger besides the real one because it comes with the app for free. Yeah, there's a lot of knockoffs. Those slippery little salamanders. It's for a lot of pounds. Thank you, Hoya Guru. Thank you. Christian Love says, need to learn more about your coffee beans. Study up. Okay. 649 million ounces, 20,000 tons. That's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you, Hoya Guru. Okay. I did have something else to... Oh, yeah. Now, guys, the only thing I could really find today for this day in sound money history, which is cool, the sixpence was on this day the sixpence was made like legal tender or created in the UK. That's pretty cool. But instead of covering just that, I flash back to the weekend because over the weekend on June 28th, something important happened. So as I could not find anything super significant, sixpence is significant, but really significant on June 30th. Let's cover the 28th that hit over the weekend. 1935, President Franklin D. Roosevelt approved construction of the U.S. Bullion Depository at Fort Knox, Kentucky. Following the federal government's gold recall and the revaluation of gold, the United States needed a highly secure inland facility to store its rapidly expanding reserves. Remember, they did the gold confiscation. So they're like, now we have to build Fort Knox to put all the gold that we forced Americans to give back to us. Fort Knox was chosen because its location was considered far less vulnerable to attack than major coastal cities. Built from granite, concrete, and steel at the cost of approximately $560,000, the depository was completed in December 1936, with the first gold shipments in January 1937. By December 31st, 1941, Fort Knox held a record 649 million troy ounces of gold. Wow. Okay, so here's an interesting fact. During World War II, Fort Knox also guarded, they also had the Declaration of Independence in there, the Constitution, Articles of Confederation, Gettysburg Address, a second inaugural from Lincoln, and the Gutenberg Bible. The reason they did this is because World War II, like theoretically, D.C., Smithsonian, all these places could have gotten destroyed, right? So that's why they put these in there. So I thought that was an interesting fact there as well. It also temporarily protected the Hungarian crown jewels for World War II. Pretty cool. Here's the thing here. Hope you guys like that one. Okay, this is another big one. And ladies and gentlemen, we're only in the danger zone for one more minute here. We'll see if we get a rebound when we come out. I'm going to answer a few more questions and cover a few more pieces of news. Pa in chat says, do you think there's another metal that could be an alternative to silver? And could companies turn away from silver, for example, in production of photovoltaic panels? That's for solar panels. Yeah, they can use copper, but copper's life is like half the life, and it degrades the efficiency. Remember, silver is the best conductor of electricity out there. So can they use copper? They certainly can, but the performance is going to be horrible compared to silver, and the life of the solar panel is going to be cut. But what they could do is make two versions of solar panels. They could make a high performance version that's all silver. No, but the bottom line is silver is the best conductor of electricity. It's going to be the longest lasting. So I think the move would be to reduce silver more than replace it. I do think you'll get some solar panels where they will go all copper, but I think the market's going to answer back, and they're going to want the high performance ones that last and not the ones that die half as quick. So that's my personal opinion on that. But remember, solar panels are just one of the many demands for silver. So even if we saw a little bit of decrease in that, we're seeing a massive increase in EVs, AI, data centers, etc. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Chris Simic says, I will describe the coffee beans for people. They are brown, round, and taste like Uber coffee. Drink it. Thank you, Chris. And thank you, North Star Stacker, for the super chat saying you should make chocolate-covered coffee beans. That would be fun, North Star. And guys, thank you so much for every super chat, for everyone who becomes a member, for every gifted memberships, for all the jewels you guys donate. This is my full-time job, and I couldn't do it in the level of analysis I do without you guys supporting it. So thank you so much for supporting the channel, whether you're doing that or buying merch or coffee. I really do appreciate it. But guess what? You can support the channel without even spending a dime. You could simply smash that like button. We're only 43 likes away from 300, so keep smashing it up. And thank you again, North Star Stacker, so much for being the first super chat of the stream. You are mega. And look at that, guys. We're out of the danger zone. And look at that. We enter the danger zone. We get smashed down. We're out of the danger zone. Immediate green candle. I mean, how much more obvious can it be? Is that not funny? Is that not obvious? We see it playing day in, day out. And Jonathan says, I find graphene fascinating, but I think they'll find another use for it before replacing silver. Yeah, and graphene replacing silver is just a dream. There's no way they could do it on an industrial basis. I remember battling that like years ago, people bringing that up. But yeah, graphene is not a, at least in my opinion, is not a logical replacement for silver. It might have other uses though, as Soup John said. Okay, so we're going to delete these. We're now back on a green candle at $58.54 on silver. A BGC forming on gold, 4,021.63. We're going to see what continues here. I've got a few more pieces of news here. This one's important. Judy Schelt. Oh, wait. First off, thank you to Hoya Guru for gifting a membership. And that went to Christian Love. Hey, Christian, congratulations. Say thank you to Hoya Guru. And I'll see you in the next War Room here on YouTube. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. You must be fully clothed. But congratulations, Christian. Say thank you to Hoya Guru. Okay. Judy Shelton. Trump once accepted gold bars as payment from APMEX. In 2025 interview, Sound Money advocate and former Fed nominee Judy Shelton shared a remarkable story. President Trump has long understood the relationship between gold and the dollar and was willing to be paid in gold when he felt the value of the dollar was being compromised. So here's the thing. I want to show you guys this video here. Now, I know we don't do politics on this channel, and I ask you guys to keep politics out of the chat. Many of you love the president. Many of you hate the president. Let's put that aside. What we focus on here on this channel is the thing that unites us, gold and silver. And although this is not a political channel, there's plenty of other channels you can go be divided and argue against each other on. That's not this one. I do cover geopolitics. And for the narrative of people talking about possible gold reevaluation, possible gold-backed bonds, the current president does seem to like gold if you look in the Oval Office. So let's watch this video clip from 10 years ago, and let's look at it objectively and try to read the tea leaves and see how that perspective could possibly help us as gold and silver stackers. And please keep the politics out of chat. But watch this. I think it's very telling and very important. Tell me if it's too loud.
Donald Trump says gold is better than cold, hard cash. Donald Trump is renting out the 50th floor of 40 Wall Street for 10 years to APMEX, American Precious Metals Exchange, and accepting 3 32-ounce gold bars as a security deposit.
Well, sadly, we all know what's happening to the dollar. The dollar is going down, and it's not a pretty picture, and it's not being sustained by proper policy and proper thinking. This was an opportunity, and maybe an opportunity to show people what's happening with the dollar so that we can do something about it.
Michael Haynes.
So look at that. So accepted 3 kilos of gold, and the funny thing is it was for APMEX. APMEX used to be in his building. So to me, that bodes well for the discussion of possible gold revaluation, possible gold-backed bonds, because for any of that to happen, you would need a leader in office that understands gold and silver and respects it. So is that going to happen on July 4th? I don't think so, but it could. The one thing I could see happening on July 4th is gold-backed bonds. I could see that possibly happening. I don't think gold's getting revalued to 20K and silver to 1,500 on July 4th, like a lot of people are saying. Now, if it happens, I'll be dancing with you and celebrating in the streets. I just don't see that happening. And I don't think it's responsible of me to like push that narrative, because if people truly believe that, well, why not max out the credit cards? Why not take a second loan out on the house? Let's load up, because it's going to be 20,000 anyway in like a couple days here. So I'm always going to try to be responsible and sharing my opinion. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some dude on the internet with crabs. But the fact that he accepted a gold as payment to me is boding well for the argument of positive things happening for gold and silver in our country. Chris got his battle crab. Did you, Chris Lacey? Look at that. Okay. So let's go back here to the charts as we start to rebound on a green candle, 58.43 in silver, and red 4,015.41 on gold. And guys, I appreciate you keeping it civil in chat. I'm a very political person. I know a lot of you are, but this channel, we focus on what unites us, gold and silver. My thing is I've been kind of trying to be the gold and silver Paul Revere of the internet for the last 10 years, yelling about the debasement of our currency, yelling about how it's being printed into oblivion, yelling about the life raft out there for people's physical gold and silver. And I don't care what politics you believe in. I don't care any of that stuff. I just want people to be protected. Shields are made with metal, as Lynette Zhang says, physical gold and physical silver. And thank you so much, Colin. Thank you, Colingrad. Wait, Colin. Thank you, Colin Gerard. Gosh, for becoming a member. Welcome to the Crustacean Nation. Yeah, Crab Revere. Instead of Paul Revere, I could be Crab Revere. Woo. Okay. I'm just looking at chat, seeing if there's any other questions. So guys, please keep smashing that like button. We're only 16 likes away from 300 here. Okay. Keep on stacking, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go here. See what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. And we've got just 15 likes to 300. I know we could do it. We got 700 people watching. Thank you so much. And Chris Simic has to go to work. Enjoy work, Chris Simic. Drive safe. Watch out for police. Thank you, Blue Shadow, for putting out that post. Look at this. Epic says Raven Rose. Look at this. Crabulous. Whoa. Nice, Josh. Megastack says variable. Here's another clue about gold from POTUS. So this was a gift that I guess was given to the United States or something. I don't know. Honestly, it looks kind of AI. I don't know if that's real. I don't know. Is that real or is that AI? I'll have to investigate that. But thank you for that variable. I would love to have that on my wall. Oh, Colin. Yeah, you're welcome. Blue Shadow, thank you for putting out the stream. Thank you, Shotgun Susie and Variable and Sublime for putting out the stream. Okay, we're caught up there. Let's see some more breaking gold and silver news, guys. As don't go anywhere, we are just a handful of minutes away from the next shoe to drop, the Big La Bamba. Now, Shanghai Future Exchange closed at $66.21. We're currently at 58. So 58, 59, 66, 78. That puts us at about an $8 premium. So here in just a handful of minutes, we've got, 40? So 21 minutes until Shanghai Futures Exchange opens. And at that time, I'm going to ask you guys if you are Team Green or if you're Team Red. Okay? At that time, I'll ask you if you think we're going up or down. We're not quite there yet, but we will be doing that. The AUAG Revere of the Internet says hyperfixation. Thank you. Guys, who would like some silver at spot? If you would like some silver at spot, put spot in chat right now. I did want to shout out the sponsor of this channel, Hero Bullion. They've got 5-ounce at spot starter pack. You can only get it once, but it's currently over only $293.77. It comes in a cool satchel, shipped straight to you. So check out Hero Bullion, search starter pack. Ralph Ramsey, if you could put the link in chat, I'll pin it. Also, too, if you want some other good deals on here, they've got the America bar here for $2.50. It's only $1.49 over spot, and it's limited, only 1,776 of each. Copper sold out. Act fast before silver is. And if you click on their deals, they currently have silver at and under spot. At and under spot, they currently have it. So do not sleep on Hero Bullion. And thank you so much to Hero Bullion for sponsoring the channel. Okay. Let's go back here to breaking news. Thinking if gold goes up, reevaluate. Okay. There's a lot of people that believe gold revaluation is coming July 4th. I don't. I'll take it if it happens, but I don't. I'm trying to find you guys any breaking news here. This is Iran. Guys, remember what we're seeing with Iran is a watch out situation for the week. Iranian foreign minister, spokesman. Okay. I don't know. It's just a bunch of bluster. We'll see what actually happens today. There's supposed to be a meeting today in Doha, Qatar. Doha, Qatar with the Iranians. So we'll see what happens. Asian AI guy looks to be back, ladies and gentlemen. I covered this news earlier about Bank of America telling its investors to buy gold after lowering their target. Okay. I'm trying to find you guys any breaking gold and silver news. Okay, let's go back to the charts here. Ethan C., are you going to keep an eye out for the new? Yeah, I am. I actually did want to hit that. Thank you. Bookmarks. These are things I'm going to tweet out later. Guys, I got more of these I'm going to tweet out later. I just didn't want to hit you with too many at once. I got to pace myself there. These are all crustaceans that got their battle crabs. But I wanted to go over here. Let me I'm just going to repost this out. Bang. Okay, so now let me go here. That should be on the top. Okay. Major breaking. Guys, it's happening this week. The U.S. Mint is releasing just 250,000 special July 4th quarters for America's 250th birthday. Find one and get rich. The U.S. Mint announced a special 2026 Declaration of Independence quarter featuring a unique July 4th privy mark. So it's got to have the privy. Only 250,000 will be produced and released into circulation. Thank you for those jewels, Robert. Nationwide ahead of Independence Day. So that's happening now, ladies and gentlemen. Start looking now. While these aren't silver, the low mintage and historic significance could make them highly sought after. Guys, I already saw someone paying $250 for them. There was one on eBay for $5,000. So this is what it looks like. See the July 4th privy there? So it's the bell, Philadelphia Bell, but it's got the July 4th privy on it. So look at it in your change. These are worth some money. At least a few $100. At least a few $100. So I just retweeted that on my X, formerly known as Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me here if you want breaking news anytime, day or night. INTL Stacker. International would not fit. Who's going to find the quarter? Who's getting rich? And guys, that mint error is now up to $510 on eBay. That's a really good deal. The last one sold for $4,094. There's a buy it now for 12,000 pounds. There's another one at auction about a day ahead of this one that's at like $1,000 or $2,000. So this is the best one so far. So I'll drop the link in chat. I know many crustaceans are trying to get this error coin. And the reason why I trust this one is I've bought and sold from this buyer. 100% feedback. They're totally legit. So if you want the error, that's a good one to watch. Error coin link. And remember, that is the fake silver coin. I mean, the mint error silver coin. So it's printed 999 silver on there and sold as a silver Britannia 2026, but it was actually on a planchet for a 28 gram copper nickel coin. So major goof there. Okay. What's the best way to find these quarters? Lauren's get change. Maybe go to banks and buy rolls of quarters. I don't know. Maybe go to banks and say, hey, I'm trying to find the new quarters that are coming out. Can I do you have any? Can I buy some rolls? That might be the best way. Otherwise, just getting lucky, paying everywhere in cash. And look at Christian Love there showing off his new channel member, Color of Green. Congratulations, Christian. I think that was Hoya Guru that gifted that for you. And let's do a quick shout out for everyone who's donated during this stream. North Star for the super chat. Thank you. Hoya Guru for getting a membership. Colin for becoming a member. And Chasing That Milth and Robert for donating those jewels. I do appreciate it so much. I appreciate all the channel members. I want to shout out all the Diamond Claw level channel members right now. You guys help me do what I do every day, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And the question for everyone in chat right now, whether you're a member or not, who's got Diamond Claws?
Diamond Claws.
And Nick in chat saying NGS or NGC offering $2,500 for the first quarter found. Wow. Thank you, Nick. Wow. Is that NGS or NGC offering that? Wow. Oh, someone says a lot of banks only buy from Loomis now. Interesting. I'll do some research. I'll try to find out the best opportunity for you guys to find those. I don't know. Get lucky. Get a Big Mac at McDonald's. Okay. See what else you guys are saying here on X formerly known as Twitter. Everything is a psychological game. The markets do this by design. Say one thing, do another. At this point, just keep stacking. Dollar cost average your metals. Well said. Well said, JJ2. Okay. Let's go back to breaking gold and silver news, see if I can find any more for you. Going to try to get some 2026 quarter rolls north of the border, unlike Hero, says Christian. Did you guys hear the breaking news that Hero Bullion is going to look at possibly starting to sell in Canada? I had Jake, the CEO, on Sunday, so for all the Canadians, it looks like Hero Bullion's exploring to possibly start selling in Canada. That's pretty cool. I'm looking for breaking gold and silver news. Now, I got a question for you guys. Hold up. If I offer this for spot price, and guys, I did hurt my hand. I was racing Rat Stacker, aka Goblin, on the concrete. I won, but I had a little battle damage. Who would like this United States Mint Ultra Cameo for spot price? Who would like this? If you said you would like this, you were about to get scammed. That's fake. Let me show you these fakes. That's fake. One of you got scammed, sent it to me. That's faked. One of you got scammed. That's fake. One of you got scammed. That's fake. You got scammed. These are all fake. Some of you got scammed. These Mercury dimes are fake. Some of you got scammed. This bar's fake. Scammed. This 90%'s fake. This is fake, guys. You got to protect yourself. You got to do it now. Fakes are getting so bad. Can you tell me which one of these Morgan silver dollars is fake? Which of these Mercury dimes is real and fake? Is this slabbed American silver eagle real? Look at this 90% Milwaukee Liberty. Ladies and gentlemen, all of those coins except this one, plated in gold, were fake. Either you can spend $3,500 plus on a Sigma Metalytics Verifier Pro, or you can invest in something that one of the Crustacean Nation created. It is the Pocket Pinger by Sound Money. Passed. That was the real one. Failed. That Walking Liberty. Failed. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only $38. Link is in the description below. You get the Pocket Pinger. You get the stick. You get access to the free phone application. It's literal science. $38 can protect you from a fake silver coin, a fake gold coin, even fake silver bars, and 90%. And it helps support the channel too. So thank you so much. Click the link below. I believe it's mandatory for all stackers, and it's only $38. Protect your stack now. Yes. Okay. Pocket Pinger, ladies and gentlemen. Protect yourselves. Protect yourselves. And we are just 9 minutes away. No. 9.5 minutes away from the opening of the Shanghai Futures Exchange here. Okay. Okay. What do you guys think? So let's look here. This is the dump we just had in the danger zone. This is the meteoric rise we had at 2:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're crab walking sideways, but we're kind of trending up. 58.50. And 58. So we're about a $10, no, an $8 premium. Are we going up or down? Yeah, 603, I made it. Guys, when I play that clip, it's the time I refill my Mrs. International Stacker coffee. I do what's called a raptor run. I literally have to run across the entire house. So I shift my center of gravity forward up onto the balls of my feet. I regress my hands up towards my core in kind of like a T-Rex position. I lean my body forward and I literally trot across the house to get the coffee like a raptor, a velociraptor. And then I come back, and that's what I did there, a Raptor, a run. And I did not spill it. I'm wondering if anything in IS's stack is real. Look at all that fake he's trying to sell us at spot. That's funny, Chris. Like, literally. All this is fake that's been sent to me by you guys. 2 of these Morgans were mine. I found 2 fake Morgans in my stack when I first got my Sigma. That was before pocket pingers even existed. But this is sent to me by viewers like you. Do not get scammed. You never think you're going to get scammed till you do. And guys, don't forget, in the not too distant future, we're up to over 100 ounces of silver. We've got probably close to 100 ounces of copper. We got gold in there. I'm giving away to you guys in the upcoming Mega Gaw. All you got to do is subscribe, turn on those notifications, and enjoy the party. Maybe someone's trying to duel me. I'll accept that. Do I have stock in the Pocket Pinger? No, because the Pocket Pinger is not a public company. But if you buy through my link, a little bit of a commission does come back to me, so it helps the channel. So I do appreciate that. But I think it's important to get out there for people. It's only $38. It was created by a crustacean, by the way. The first time he was ever on YouTube was on my channel. I've always had an affinity to help crustaceans out that have businesses. So he was the first one. I like Okie Stacker. He runs Red Dirt Reserve. Goldback. It's a gold. He sells goldbacks and other things. My Ounces is a crustacean who has his app. So I do like to help crustaceans out that are starting gold and silver businesses as long as I believe in them. I do like to do that. Future Motive's going outside. Good to see you, Future Motive. Have fun. Christian here says, is the Indian LBMA showing high rates of deliveries, or is the market trading silver without exiting? I'm not sure about the Indian market. We can look, though. So let's look at the Indian market right now, guys. So silver in India. Wait. Is that right? No. Silver in India. There we go. I got to change this to USD. I got to change this to troy ounce. Look at that, guys. Silver in India right now is $74.16. Let's check gold in India. It's annoying because I have to like always convert it. I wish it would display down here without converting it. Gold is 4,600 in India. Wow, that is some arbitrage. Wow. I've got to do an analysis. I keep meaning to do an analysis and get it to you guys. I just haven't had the time. Dominator Yvonne's headed out. Good to see you, Dominator Yvonne. Poor Rick Harrison needs soup. And guys, remember, there's a massive bounty for whoever gets Rick soup. And there's more coming. Chris Simic is sending in some special stuff for the soup bounty for whoever gets Rick Harrison soup. So that's going to be cool. Doctor says, just an FYI, you can own stock in a private, non-publicly traded company. Really? I guess you can, because they do that before they go public. Well said, Duxter. No, I do not have any financial ownership in that company. But I wish I had the opportunity. I would have. It's such a good idea. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just 4 minutes and 20 seconds away from Shanghai Futures Exchange opening. What are you guys, Team Green or Team Red? Are we going up on open? Are we gapping down on open? Let me know right now. Cheryl Clark says, I still can't give for some reason. It's probably your credit card. It's probably your payment, how it's attached to YouTube, Cheryl. Look up your payment. What credit card do you have attached? It might have the wrong zip code or something. If you can't give, that's the problem. But I appreciate you for trying. But Cheryl, you could always go if you want to donate. I do take donations on the website here, support us, but it's more fun to donate here on YouTube because then you can try to get Rick soup and all that. So I get it. It's fine. But it's probably your payment method attached to YouTube would be my guess. FGK Stacker says, have a good day. Time to go pick up the garbage with my trash truck. Have a good day, FGK. Thank you for stopping in. Hoya Guru gifted a membership. Thank you so much. And that went to Sims the Works. Congratulations. Say thank you to Hoya Guru. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Okay. We are on a downtrend here, so I'm thinking we're probably going to see a gap down in the Shanghai Futures Exchange. We're going to find out here in just 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Don't go anywhere. And please keep smashing that like button. We got 700 people on, and we're only 8 likes away from 350. The next 8 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 3 years.
It's science.
And thank you so much, Robert, for the jewels. You are mega. Oh, it does pay for your own membership each month. That is a good point, Cheryl. Cheryl, email me, because I've had some other people have this problem. I'll figure it out with you. Email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. We'll figure it out together. Because that is a good point. It does take for your membership, so why? Seymour, thank you for the jewels. Okay, let's go down here. Oh, they're not going to be... Okay, so Jared Kushner and Wickoff are going to be meeting with Qatari mediators. They won't be meeting with Iranian officials, it looks like. Okay, let's go back to here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just a minute and a half away from Shanghai opening. What's going to happen, Team Green or Team Red? Let me know. Crispy Bacon says, I stopped my trash truck so fast to smash that like button. I want all that good luck. There you go. Thank you for smashing it. And now we're only 38 away from 400. I know we could do that. Oh, no, there's 666 people watching. Okay, we're 668. Good. We're 668 now. Good. 1 minute warning, danger zone. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about 45 seconds away from Shanghai opening. Are we going up or down? Come on. .603 says, I'm saying green for once just to be a contrarian. Good. I'm saying red. You're saying green. Let's see what happens. I would love it to be green. We are 20 seconds away, and look, we've got this downtrend going in COMEX. I find it hard to believe it's going to gap up, but we'll see. I'd love it. Come on. Come on. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be counting it down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is a baby gap down. Okay. Okay, 603, you were close. We just had a baby gap down. Let's see if we're going to quickly fill this gap here. We gapped down to, we're currently on a green candle, 65.80. Is this going to grow into a BGC? Seymour says, I won. Let's see what happens here. 65.83. Are we going to fill this gap real quick? I hope so, because we all love the gap. Whoa! Massive BGC. Look at this. As soon as Shanghai opens, massive BGC on silver, BGC forming on gold. What in the world is going on? Becky, look at that bar. Wow. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Wow. 603 says, what did I tell you? That thing was massive, says Fingers. Do you guys know what song I'm referencing when I say, Becky, look at that bar? If you know, you know. Put it in chat. It looks like one of those rappers' bars. Can see here. Thank you for putting it out, Greg, the live stream. Appreciate it. Okay, we're caught up there. Let's go here. My local grocery store help desk sells rolls. Go load up, Steed. Ask them for any new rolls that came in. Say, hey, I'm trying to collect the new coins coming out. Can you give me any? Can I buy any of your brand new rolls you got? Say that. Yep, baby got back by Sir Mix-a-Lot. You guys got it. I say a lot of things in my live streams that I think some people get and some people don't. I'm oftentimes saying a lot of like things related to things. We are 17 likes away from 400. I know we could do that. The next 17 people to smash like are going to get good luck for 387 weeks.
It's science.
And guys, we're getting close to a big show. We only need 40 more subscribers for a big show. So make sure you sub it up. And guys, if you think you're subscribed, make sure you are, because YouTube will unsubscribe subscribers to see if they subscribe back. It's some stupid quality check they do. It's annoying. So check if you think you're subscribed, make sure you're actually subscribed. It's happened to me with creators I watch. I like big bars and I cannot lie, says Cheryl. There you go. Watch you get rolls. I know. West Texas says watch you get rolls full of 90%. That would be epic. You don't get the quarters, but you get 90% quarters. That would be crazy. They can call you Sir Stacks a lot. That's a fun name. That would be a fun name for a new YouTube account. Sir Stacks a lot. That would be fun. Okay. After transforming the oval. Okay, this is a big deal that he's putting out. Guys, Mario Nafal is huge. Whether you like him or not, he's huge on X. He covers like all the mainstream stuff. He's got 3.6 million followers. After transforming the Oval Office, Trump decided the outside of the White House needed some bling too. I think this is not. I think this is just a fun post though. That looks like AI to me. Does that not look like AI to you? That looks totally like AI to me. Okay. Gold and silver, I am the most bullish on. I'll watch this video later. Okay, I'm looking for any breaking news. Now, guys, the next shoe to drop is the U.S. stock market opening. Let's check the Dow futures here. Do you guys want me to keep streaming till the stock market opens? Dow Jones. If you want me to keep going, put keep going in chat. Looks like it's up 3 points pre-market. Let's see, 52,575. Oh, it's up huge, guys. 52,575. It's up like 300 points. Do you want me to keep going? Do you always say dancing in the streets because of the Grateful Dead song? You should listen. If not, yeah, that's one reason. That's one reason. That's part of it. I also get a mental image of Thriller when I say that. We did cover this in the news. Central banks cutting dollars. So I don't know if you guys are following this, but maybe I should do a. If you guys want me to do a post on this to explain the whole situation, let me know. But there's a company that basically was like buying Bitcoin, and it was never supposed to go down, and everyone's going to make all this money. So he's saying panic mode. The company that told everyone to never sell Bitcoin is now preparing to sell to 1.2 billion worth. So much for hodl forever or Bitcoin fixes this. When the biggest Bitcoin cheerleaders start looking for the exit. If you guys want me to do a post on this, I will, including the company in question. Jeff Lodge says, got those Rolos from Reckless Metals yesterday, and they are damn nice. Awesome, Jeff. Did you get a variant? Let us know if you got a variant. Okay, guys, we got good news from Chris. Good news from Chris in chat saying, folks, I just got my diabetic test back. My A1C was 5.1. I am within the range. I have struggled for years to get within range, and I finally did it. Wow, congratulations, Chris. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, Zero Hedge top overnight news. Let's see what Zero Hedge has here. How far down are we from ending the month green? We're a ways, I think. Whoa, look at this. Guys, we might get some good movement headed into the stock market open. We'll see. Okay, let's zoom out to the month, because the month is about to close today. Guys, today's the closing of the month. We'd really have to rally. We would really have to rally to turn this month candle green. Let's check the week candle, though. We can easily turn the weekly candle green here. So let's go for a weekly candle green here. Let's try to do that. We're getting a pretty good second wind here. See Shanghai. See gold, yeah. Okay, we're going to keep watching this. Yes, please, on the Bitcoin post. I think the company, yeah, MicroStrategy, AK, yeah. Okay, I will. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put this, I'll put this here so I don't forget. I will do a post on MicroStrategy strategy, what it was, what it means, why you should care. I wasn't lucky enough to get a variant, but I'm happy with the standard models, says Jeff Law. Yeah, they're still pretty limited mintage. Only 445. I love them. I'm glad you like it, Jeff. The Grateful Dead's rendition of Motown's classic Dancing in the Streets was a staple for their live performances, says iFocus. I did never see them in concert. Okay. Top overnight news from Zero Hedge. U.S. and Iranian officials are set to hold peace negotiations in Doha today. But we just heard that they're not going to meet together. I think they're going to meet with the Qatari officials separately. Oh, and thank you, Ralph, for putting that in chat. Guys, I'm going to pin that. There is the Wounded Warrior project auction coming up end of this week. I think it starts July 3rd. So I just pinned the link. It's a tax write-offable, goes to a good cause. So if you want to be involved with that, click that link and make sure you click notify me. Okay. So we know they're meeting today in Doha, but not with each other. Okay. The unexpectedly rapid retreat in energy prices in the past week has further taken pressure off European central bank policy makers to lift interest rates for next month. Okay. China's manufacturing activity expanded in June after remaining flat last month. Okay. Maybe they're creating solar panels and they need more silver. China has lifted some restrictions on oil product exports. Political pressure on the Bank of Japan to slow in its interest rate hikes. French and Italian inflation cooled more than expected while the country is literally on fire. Guys, there's a heat wave over there and over 1,000 people have died because of the heat wave. It's crazy. And if you've ever traveled in Europe, you know a lot of places do not have air conditioning. Ugh. I went during a heat wave and found out I bought a fan. I was fanning myself. U.S. retailers have brought forward orders from China by 4 to 6 weeks to secure their inventories for Black Friday and Christmas holiday sales. Okay. Companies investing most heavily in AI are adding workers faster. ECB chief economist Philip Lane said knock-on effects from higher energy prices. U.S. Speaker House Johnson said no veto is expected for the housing legislation. So that's the overnight information there. And guys, we are pushing higher here on silver. Look at this formation. I've not seen one like this since 72. Hint, I wasn't alive in 72. But we have retaken the 50 simple moving average here. As we push higher, are we going to go for this 59.39 mark here? Wow. Gold's pushing. Shanghai is, we filled the gap in Shanghai.
We filled that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me. We filled that gap, turn the candle green. Close that gap, stack silver with me.
And Ralph Ramsey says that link is the preview list of items for the auction last night. Nice. Thank you, Ralph. Crispy Bacon says, tomorrow is my birthday. Let's pray for a reevaluation of gold for my birthday gift. I got constitutional carry back a while back in my state, so I'm on a roll. Well, I'm hoping for you, Crispy Bacon. I'll be dancing with you in the streets if it happens. We did fill that gap. So Shanghai's above the 50 and 200 simple moving. Gold is above the 200. It's about to go. It might be back over the 50. It's hard to see. Yeah, it looks like it's back over the 50 if this green candle can continue with gold. And let's see here. What is the futures? 59.16. So we're close to being in backwardation here, ladies and gentlemen. We're in normal market operations right now called contango. Let's check Dow futures here. That's the... Okay. Oh, that's for... I need to do that later. I need to remember to do that. Oh, look at this, guys. It's up to 587.77. This is the Royal British Mint variant. Again, if anyone's looking for that, this is a really good price right now. It's still got 5 days to go. But one of these just sold for $4,094. Another one's listed for 12,000 pounds. Buy it now. Another one's already a couple grand. So if you're in the market for one of those, here's the eBay link. And I have bought and sold from that buyer. They are trustworthy, so you're good there. Okie Stacker says, dancing in the streets always reminds me of weird Jagger and Bowie video I saw when I was too young to understand. There you go. Oh, David bid on it. David said he bid on it. His top bid is 600. Let's see if David takes it home. I mean, if this thing stays below $2,000, I'll probably bid on it because I think I could flip it. We'll see. I'm going to keep watching it. Maybe not, though. Maybe I'll leave that for the crustaceans. Maybe I'll keep my grimy little claws off that one and leave it for the crustaceans. Maybe I'll do that. Hey guys, I'm desperate for some engagement. Anyways, gold will be 20,000 in a few weeks. Silver will be 1,000 plus. That's funny. Gold can move up with increasing or decreasing yields, says Patrick. So what are you worried about exactly? Patrick says. Let's look at his chart. Yeah, he's just showing that it's been moving whether yields are up or down. Okay. What's Lynette here saying?
Tech route that has begun, and this is a global thing. We'll see how long it lasts. But you have at least this morning, the Philadelphia Semiconductor Index down 5.44% in one day. That's a pretty big drop. Now, on the other hand, you have Goldman Equities Hall, meaning they're trading to rip past $5 billion toward new record. Traders don't care whether the markets are going up or down. They want that volatility because that's how they make that money.
Yep, Lynette got that right. Yeah, I covered this yesterday. Kiyosaki, this is the author of Rich Man Poor Dad. He said he was wrong recently on his gold timing, but he believes it's going to be to 35,000 within 5 years. That's incredibly bullish. Maybe if our currency collapses. I don't think it's going to go to 35K in 5 years. Do you guys think so? Put 35K if you think so. If you think it's too bullish, put too bullish in chat. I'm going to read this later. That could be important for silver. 131-mile windstorm snaps wind turbines in half across South Dakota. Wow. Every one of these replaced guys is going to be more silver. Look at that. Wow. Okay, let's go back here. Crispy Bacon says, read if okay. I got some supplies to start making half and quarter ounce silver coin necklaces, but eBay is the only way I can sell. Any thoughts? You think You think they'll sell? Well, let's take a poll, guys. Crispy Bacon is thinking about starting to make some half and quarter ounce silver coin necklaces. Is that something that you would buy or wouldn't? Put would buy or would not buy in chat. Let's crowdsource this for Crispy Bacon to see if he has a good business idea here. I really hope it's very slow climb in price. No one really wants a dollar collapse. I agree with you, Brian. I agree. And ladies and gentlemen, we are just 13 minutes away from the stock market opening. Don't go anywhere. I've got a favor to ask for you. I've got a challenge. Can we make this a 500 like stream? We've got 700 people in here right now. We only need literally 79 more likes to get to 500. The next 79 people to do it are going to get good luck for 17 months.
It's science.
Yes. Let's see if we can do it. Do you think President Trump will create a price floor for gold and silver on July 4th? Hoya Guru, I think it's highly possible that a price floor comes for silver. Do I think specifically it's going to be on July 4th and like a public thing? No. It's going to be as a byproduct from the action plan that was created back in January. Around this time is when that information is supposed to come out, but it doesn't say price floor specifically for silver. It just says critical minerals. So I do think it's possible. I do not think a gold revaluation is coming on 4th of July like people say. I do not believe a silver revaluation is coming on July 4th like people are saying. I think what could be possible is rolling out a gold-backed bond. I do think that is possible, but we'll find out this weekend. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. And guys, if I was out there pushing the July 4th revaluation thing, I'd be getting so many views and clicks. My stuff would be getting max engagement because that's what everyone wants, but I don't think it's going to happen. And I'm never going to push something just for the clicks or views. I'm always going to give you guys my opinion, unfiltered, so you could take it along with everything else and read the tea leaves and form your own decision. Again, not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Drop the mics. The short-term technicals are showing a possible DXY test of 102.2 this week. It feels like it shouldn't break 102. Will be fun to watch. Thank you, Drop the mic. Really, we want this to break right here. And I was using this to measure something else earlier. We're just going to change this to our normal blue. That's why, Ralph Ramsey, if you guys want to win free silver or gold, I'm giving away 100 ounces of silver, not the too distant future. You got to be subscribed. Yeah, Dylan, gold-backed bonds. Judy Shelton has been talking big about that. I respect your attitude about the clickbait. Thank you, Shiny. I still get accused of it. I still get accused of it. But there's only so much I could do. Here we go, guys. We're pushing towards our next target here. If we break through this decisively, it's going to be pretty strong here. This has been the lid here. Actually, sorry, I got to revise that. That's the lid. We got to break that lid. And we're pushing hard here on silver as the stock market is just about 10 minutes away from opening. We need a It's Science emoji. We do have one, Silver Fox. It is Einstein. Where is he at? This one. That's Albert Einstein with his tongue out. That's for It's Science. People who don't like the live stream will be visited by a member of the Chaps Brigade in their dreams, says Brian. That's funny. Clickbait pumper, says SGT. Guys, we're pushing higher here. Here we go. Buckle up. Our next target's $59.51. Wow. Wow. Let's see what happens here. We're pumping right before stock market opens on silver and gold. Silver is now up 1.75%. Gold's up 0.35. Shanghai's starting to push as well. What's going to happen? Wow. So we can delete this one. We just took that out. If Trump does create a price floor for silver, how does that affect the rest of the world? What gives him the right to change it globally? Hoya Guru, it doesn't change it globally. It just makes it competitive in the United States. Here's the reason why you would need price floors. So, countries like China, here's what would happen. You would have two companies make a deal. Hey, we're going to open this aluminum smelter or steel smelter in X. They would announce the deal. They're going to do it. And all of a sudden, our adversaries would wage economic warfare just like we do. But what they would do is they would flood the market with cheap aluminum or cheap steel. And it would be so cheap that the deal that was being announced to be made would no longer be monetarily viable. So then the deal would die, and we would stay dependent on foreign production for that stuff. So what's the way to keep that from happening? It's by putting a price floor in. So that means anything that comes into the country would be a minimum of this price. And what that does is it makes it possible for America to build infrastructure. A lot of we don't have infrastructure. We don't have a lot of factories, smelters, refineries, because that's all been outsourced overseas where it's air quote cheaper. Remember, China refines about 70% of the world's silver. So by putting a price floor in the United States, that makes it so companies go, hey, it's worth it to make these deals. It's worth it to build a smelter. It's worth it to build a refinery. It's worth it to start this new mine. So that is the whole thought process behind the price floors. We never want to hear a floor ceiling. We never want to hear that. But price floor does that. So that is just within the country, and that means any metals coming in would be taxed or tariffed to get them to that point. So it's a step to make America competitive enough to where we can build the infrastructure here and not be reliant on foreign materials. And guys, we need to do that anyway for, I'm not saying I'm an advocate for or against price floors, but we need to build the capability in our country, as do other Western countries, for homeland security. We can't be reliant on that. We saw what happened during COVID. Whatever you think about COVID, but we saw what happened during COVID when we couldn't get PPE because we normally would buy it from China and they kept it, right? So it leaves you very vulnerable. So I hope that makes sense, Hoya Guru. Drop of the mic says, I revalued the value of my silver to Rolo to $20,000. Think I could sell it for that? You could try. Maybe back it down to $1,500 and do what the U.S. Mint says 1 ounce is worth. Okie Stacker says, would reevaluation of gold to a higher price crash the dollar, and vice versa if reevaluation to a lower price? No, they would revalue it to a higher price. Remember, gold on the books right now are 8,000 tons is like $42.55. So if they revalued it to current market rate, that would get us about $1 trillion. I think that would be seen as a bullish thing for the dollar. Printing the dollar increases inflation. That's bearish. That would drop the value. But I think the immediate market reaction would be positive all around to, hey, America just has all this influx of cash. They're lowering their debt to GDP ratio. So I think that would be looked at initially short term as a bullish thing for the dollar, but it would be bearish, I think, long term. Christian Love here says, looks like a floor of silver might be 57 to 58. I mean, on the chart. But if they do price floors, you never know what they're going to pick. Is that price 60? Is that price 75? I don't know. Maybe we'll eventually find out together. Thank you, Jane Silver Queen, for that laughing disco ball. Wayne here saying the 6-month critical mineral report is due July 13th. Mint release for Bells was set for the 16th. Maybe not the 4th, but who knows? Thank you for that, Wayne. We lost the price charts on the right side of the screen. Oh. Weird. Hold up. Oh, my screen got outsized. Oh, my goodness. Was it like that the whole stream? Was it like that the whole stream? Let me know. Oh, my goodness. Boy, is my face red. Thank you for telling me. Gosh. Oh, it just happened. Okay, sometimes I click things and drag things. Okay, thank you for that. Wow. I was like, what the heck? Okay, guys, the stock market is opening here in under 5 minutes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on the Dow Jones. Okay, we're gonna go here. This is the silver price on the left. And then we're gonna watch the Dow Jones price here on the right as it opens. But first, we got a couple minutes. Let's see what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Bendito says, why they are buying gold. I spent $8,000 on a CC collection, and all I need is an 1879 CC, but it's hard to find. Yeah, CCs can be hard to find, especially if you want good deals. Where is the link to the fake coin? Where is the link to the fake coin? Silver Chick, what do you mean? Are you in chat? Do you mean that one I've been showing? I think you mean that. Hold up. I think Silver Chick means this. I just retweeted it. It shouldn't be too far down. Guys, make sure you follow me on X, formerly known as Twitter, for all the breaking gold and silver news. And shout out Sicilian Stacker. Look at that. Flying the Crustacean Nation flag next to Old Glory. What a beautiful sight that is. I was just thinking of the national anthem and making one for like the bankers attacking. As the red bars were falling, that crab was still there. I'm sorry, guys. I'm ridiculous. The bankers attacked. They gave gold and silver a smack. Okay. I'm trying to find what Silver Chick was asking for. This is a very powerful video for those people who rely only on XRF. Here it is. Okay, let me copy this for her. For those who haven't seen this, just watch real quick. That's cool.
And fake. A real gold coin comes in at exactly 1 ounce Troy. We'll put the fake one on here. This one comes in at exactly 1 ounce Troy. And now we're going to take this fake one here and we're going to put it into the XRF here. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, for sure.
Touch your machine here.
Into the XRF. Underneath we go. And it's coming up for 999 gold.
So that's actually fake.
XRFs, guys.
And it's coming out as 999 gold. And the reason it's able to do that is because it has a thick foil. It's not.
You cannot trust it. Oh, someone's saying they're not talking about that. They're talking about eBay. Ah. Okay. So the eBay link. If you guys wanted the fake Britannia, this is a great eBay auction right now. I'll drop it in chat. eBay link fake. I should really call it a mint error. Mint error. Bang, I dropped it in chat. And I'll give it to Silver Trick here. Okay. Okay, we're caught up there. Let's go back to the charts. This is about to open in 45 seconds here. Thank you, Jeff Lodge, for that. One of my windows just cracked. The red bars. Okay, guys, we're just 25 seconds from the stock market open here. What are you, Team Green or Team Red? Are we going up or down? Let me know right now. Depend on your moderators. They do a good job. Thank you, Soup John. It's not easy to be a moderator and trying to react fast. And guys, the chat goes very quick. I've tried to time people out before, and chat's moving so quick I've timed out the wrong person. I felt bad for that. Mistakes do happen. But yeah, the mods work extra hard to make sure we have a fun place here. Here we go. It is open. Let's keep watching here. Immediate to a BGC in the stock market here. How do you use a pocket pinger for pre-33? Couldn't find the coins listed. Sean, email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com. I can help you with that. David here says, don't battle me for that coin. I will sell a kidney to get it. I won't battle you, David. I won't battle you. The only way I'd battle you, like, if it's going to go for, like, under $1,000, I'm going to buy it. Other than that, I'll leave it for the crustacean. I hate to even... Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. I flipped one already. Maybe I'll leave that for the crustaceans. Guys, make sure you subscribe, turn on those notifications. I'm doing a major giveaway soon. As silver is pushing to 59.18, as the Dow Jones is up 60 points. S&P's up 3 points. NASDAQ's up 40. Opening my 2-coin box of stacker battle rounds at the local silver mint today. Nice, Mick. Let us know what you get, Mick Nels. Oh, is Hero Bullion here? Hold up. Guys, Hero Bullion says, raise your hand if you're the worst mod on this channel. Ladies, can we get some Hero Bullion emojis in chat if you're a channel member? We got Jake in the house. What's up, Jake? Good to see you, Jake. Guys, we're going to have Jake on the channel again in maybe 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. But I'm going to be meeting him in person for the first time at the Fun Coin Show in Orlando. If you're going to be there, put Orlando in chat. Make sure you come out for the Hidden Horde and the meet and greet. And Ralph Ramsey did just put in the link in chat. If you want 5 ounces at spot with their starter pack, you haven't done it yet. Even if you've been a customer of theirs for the long time, you haven't done it, you can get it. The link is pinned in chat. Okay, Dow Jones is just up 28 points. So we're going to give it 5 minutes here and let these marinate a little bit and see what happens. Guys, you know chat is going to hell in a handbasket when Hero Bullion has to delete your post or has to time you out. Tomorrow is Hero Bullion's 6-year anniversary, a big deal around here. Wow. Guys, 6-year anniversary for Hero Bullion. Wow. Guys, should we get together and send a cake to Hero Bullion or some flowers? Let me know if you're in. Maybe we could send a Hot Pocket platter. I love Hot Pockets. I would appreciate that if I got one of those. Is that a Head and Shoulder developing? Asking the Pumpa. I mean, it could be a really crude one. It could be a really crude one. Nah, I don't think so. I mean, unless you want to say this is a shoulder, this is the head. For an inverse. But you're saying regular Head and Shoulder. So shoulder, head, oh, that could be a regular Head and Shoulder forming. It's still pretty wonky. I was thinking inverse when you said that. Those 2 wooden box Libertads on my flag coins are from Hero. Jake, I showed this earlier from Sicilian Stacker. He bought the dip he bought the dip hard. Look at Hero Bullion. He bought those from you. And these are the crab Rolos with Reckless. Pretty cool. Thank you, sir. You're the best. No problem, Silver Chick. Let's refresh. Let's go back to the charts here. Ooh, okay. We're starting to see some negative action on the Dow Jones. Down 137 points. We're going to keep watching here. Whoa! And Hero Bullion just gifted 10 memberships. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Hero. And look, Backyard Bullion got one. Will got one. Kate got one. Chris got one. A.G. Delaney, J6 Metals, TJ B got one. Greg got one. The Life of Baxter got one. Congratulations. Say thank you to Hero Bullion for those memberships. Wow. That's funny. Backyard Bullion got one. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. I'll see you guys in the next war room. What happens in the war room stays in the war room. Clothing is not optional. Guys, let's repay the favor here. That was mega. Let's repay the favor here. Hold up. Let's repay the favor here. Let's repay the favor here. Thank you so much, Jake and Hero Bullion. You guys are mega. They're at 1,580 subs. Let's get them to 1,600. I know we can do that. So I'm going to drop that chat. Let's pump them up. Let's pump them up. Sub up. Bang. There it is in chat. Let's go show Hero Bullion showing us love. Let's show them some love. That is mega. Thank you so much, Jake. Thank you so much, Hero Bullion. Woo! And look at guys, Margin chat is saying soup, please. Well, I guess the soup kitchen is officially open.
We've got hungry crustaceans.
I guess it is open. I guess. Oh, look at Commander Craig, commander of the 42nd Battle Crab Brigade, said I subbed to Hero. That's amazing. Let's see if we get him to 1.6. We did it! We did it! We did it! It's time for a big show!
Fourth annual Crystal Light National Aerobic Championship.
Four time!
Regional finalists from all across the United States.
Four
competing
time!
for the title of America's Best Aerobic Athlete. Presenting the reigning
Four
1987 Crystal Light National Aerobic Champions.
Introducing the 4-time Crystal Light champion, International Stacker. It's been a while since we had a big show, and we did hit a sub milestone. It wasn't here, but it was there. So I thought it only fitting to give Hero Bullion a big show. If you haven't heard Jake's story on Aztec Gold, you're missing out, says West Texas. Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah. Chaps are optional in the war room, says Mud Puppy. There is a clandestine faction in the war room. They're the Chaps Brigade. They are not sanctioned. They fly under the radar. Be careful. They may try to recruit you. I heard their initiation ceremony is brutal. Nice, guys. If you're not subscribed to Hero Bullion, you need to be. A lot of cool content's coming soon. I got a sneak peek of what's coming on that channel, and ladies and gentlemen, let's just say it's kind of like the Declaration of Independence, the Magna Carta, and Chuck E. Cheese all in one. You're going to love it. Okay, let's go here to X formerly known as Twitter, see what people are saying. Sent this video to a friend, now he stacks silver. Which video? Oh, that is awesome. Guys, I love when my content gets people motivated to start stacking. I love it. Wow, so awesome. Wow. Guys, if you want to see my journey, go to my channel here and click playlists. I've got a playlist of my full stack, how it grew, full stack videos. So here on the side, I've got from the very beginning to look, 570 ounces, 773. I think my first full stack, 642 ounces, all the way up to 5,000 ounces of silver. So if you want to see how my stack has grown along the way, check it out. Okay. In the stock market here, it had a massive red candle there. It's down 116 points. We're going to see if we get a reversal. How long do you have to be to no longer be a camel? Let me look that up for you. 1 second here. 1 second, guys. Let me check. Uno momento, por favor. Yes. No, not there. Okay. Let's see if I could just copy and paste this. Let's see if I could copy and paste this. Okay, it's not gonna. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay. You have the first badge, the gold pan, as a new member. After 1 month, you get the gold blocks. After 2 months, you get the camel. After 6 months, you get the crab. After 1 year, you get a crab with a crown. After 2 years, you get the mega. 3 years, you get Mrs. IS. 4 years, you get Daisy. 5 years, you get Big Show. 6 years, you get Diamond Claw. 7 years, you get the crest. 8 years, you get the Goblin's face. 9 years, you get the crab on the moon. And after 10 years, you get the baby gator. Wow. That's cool. Miner's portfolio finally climbed back over the 200K mark, upwards and onwards. Congratulations, Imagine Dragons. Let me check mine right now. Let me check my mining stocks. Now, I didn't get my first mining stock, guys, till I had like 3,000 ounces of silver. I believe heavily in physical gold and silver before I would ever touch the paper market. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. Okay, yeah, I'm clawing back some territory. I got soup for the first month, says Soup John. There is not a Mortimer rank. There's not a Mortimer rank. Joanne says, thank you. I'm almost a crab. You are close. You are close. Bring Hero Bullion to Canada, says North Star. Remember, guys, Jake did talk about they're looking to possibly start selling in Canada. They're trying to figure out the logistics to do it. If you want Hero Bullion in Canada, put Canada in chat right now. Okay, we might be getting a little reversal here. Let's keep watching this for a little bit longer here. Let's go here. Guys, we hit 500 likes. Thank you so much. Keep smashing it up. Only 48 more to 550. We got 600 people on. Won't lie, I bought some 17 expiring GLD calls for 10K gold. Just a little $15 to $100,000 lottery ticket. It probably won't happen, but why not have a little fun, says Miltup. That would be, I hope you hit it, Miltup. That'd be sick. Look at all those Canadas in chat right now. Okay, let's see what Vince Lance.
Gold may be consolidating near 4,000, but parts of the options market are still positioned for something far more explosive. Traders stack bets on 15,000 gold is the title of that story. Open interest in December contracts, call spreads targeting 15 to 20,000 is holding near 11,000 contracts, despite the 11% January drop. State Street calls the trade a possible cheap lottery ticket, but the cleaner read is tail risk insurance, small premium, huge notional upside, and a market still hedging extreme monetary out.
We'll see what happens, guys. Let's see what we got Hero up to. Nice, 1,610. Good job, guys. Good job. BYB should talk to Jake at Hero Bullion and get the shop in the UK joined together. Whoa. That'd be sick, Northampton. If a Hero Bullion opened up in UK, physical brick and mortar, I would go work it for a week. I'd be in there for 1 week. I would work it. Helping to bring silver to crustaceans across the globe. Get Hero to 2,000 subs and I'll gall some 90. Whoa, guys. West Texas Stacker says, if you get Hero Bullion to 600 subs right now, he's going to give some silver to give away right now in chat. I mean, theoretically, we could do it. That would only be like 300 and something subscribers more. If you guys get this to 2K right now, West Texas Stacker says he's going to give away some silver in chat right now. Wow. Link is pinned if you want to help get there. Link is pinned to Hero Bullion. Go sub him up. Let's see if we can do that bounty. As the COMEX push back from this dip, we're now 24 points up, and it looks like a BGC is being formed here. Silver sitting at 59.02, ladies and gentlemen, with the next target of 59.51. Shanghai Futures Exchange hitting at 66.12 with the next target of 66.45 there. Pat MD bought 2 monster boxes, Silver Eagles at 68. Good job. Nice. I will help Hero Bullion out then, says I Poop 7 Colors. Let's see. Whew. I can't help. I'm already sub, says Cheryl. It's okay. I Poop 7 Color sub. Nice. Okay. Iranian's foreign minister spokesman warned any U.S. military action in southern Iran is a violation of the MOU. Well, so would be launching missiles at ships. Iran will not leave any attack unanswered. We will closely monitor U.S. compliance and use all tools to protect our interests. NATO chiefs admitted complicity and aggression against Iran. Their admission of... Here's the funny thing here. And it's such clown world in this region of the world. Literally, they attacked multiple ships in the Strait of Hormuz. And then the U.S. strikes, intercepts and does strikes to answer that back and say you can't do that. And that whole first part is left out. They just talked about it's clown world. Anyways. How many times do I have to tell you it's not about silver, it's about gold, says Don Durant. Am I subscribed? Yeah. Guess what? Gold's going higher. That's all you need to know about the silver price. Because remember, with gold usually goes silver. Come back to the chart. No, wait. Thank you for the golden poop, SGT. Wow. Appreciate that. Copper went into the buy zone, says Correlation Economics, which means silver should be in that zone as well. I'll look up more about that. Margin debt as a percent of the M2 money supply, that's M2 money supply, is now the second highest level in history, just behind the dot-com bubble. Oof. I'll look more into that. Thank you for the jewels, Bill. Thank you. Breaking commercial real estate. Guys, we're seeing major crisis in the real estate market. Gold is just going to slowly grind down to 3,700, isn't it? Says Brandon. I don't think so. But if so, I'll stock up even more. Wow. A Coast Guard cutter found 7,720 pounds of the coca. Whoa. Israel said it's preparing for possible immediate resumption of military operations against Iran. Look at guys in chat. Rooster in chat got the Rolo double battle crabs. We'll post on excellent. Wait, did you get the variant, Rooster? Rooster, did you get 2 variants? Let us know ASAP. Whoa. So I have not covered this yet about Iraq, but Iraq just pulled off one of the biggest anti-corruption sweeps in over 2 decades, supposedly. Basically, a bunch of government officials got arrested in Iraq. That happened the other night. Is that the real story? Were they actually Iranian sympathizers? I don't know. We'll have to see what comes of it. Wow, Rooster got 2 variants. Whoa! Breaking news, Rooster got 2 variants. That's sick. Thank you, Silver Fox, for the hand clap there. I love this ultra high relief 10-ounce silver round. It's called the American Virtues. Whoa. That's cool. USD to Japan. This is our currency comparison. Pushing into a 40-year high zone. This is the market telling Japan one thing clearly. The longer you wait, the faster the yen will depreciate. Woof. Del Love Silver says rigged. Cost you says rigged. Yeah, Rooster, you are lucky. Who got a gold gilded? I still have not seen a gold gilded. You guys can't hear me? Somebody's saying there's no sound. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, 4. Say I can hear you. Is my sound completely gone? Okay, I'm good. Okay. Man, you guys troll me with those things. Polymarket is putting the likelihood that SCOTUS strikes down birthright to 99. Yeah, we'll see what happens. There's some big Supreme Court cases happening. Okay. Looks like the Dow Jones is picking up a little bit here. We're still down 23 points on the start, but it looks like it's clawing that back. No, guys, look in chat. Comedy got one of 5. Comedy WAP got gold plated number 4. Wow. Congratulations, Comedy. Wow. Dropping the mic says these are now 99 cents per spot. 99 cents over spot per ounce in any quantity. Wait, what are, Hero? What's 99 cents over spot? Wait, okay, he's answering dropping the mic. Let me find dropping the mic. What's 99 cents over spot? Do I sense a good deal? It's not these, is it? Oh! Alert! Price dropped in celebration of America's 250th. There's only 1,776 of each of these. They are now only 99 cents over spot for the 10-ounce, 5-ounce. Once they're gone, they're gone. Copper's already gone. 99 cents over spot. Wow. How many of you guys got one of these puppies? This is the 10-ouncer. They just feel so good in the hand. Hero Bullion gave us this one for you guys to win in the Megaga. Should I keep this? Should I keep? No, we'll put it back in there. Wow, 99 cents over spot. If you were on the fence or wanted to add another, now is the best time to do it. Wow. Okay, we are now positive on the Dow Jones here. Let me look at something over here. 1 second. That is a deal. 149 was a deal. 99 cents is a bargain. Wow. And we are pushing higher here on the Dow Jones and silver. Let's see what we get going here. Would you like to add a crypto tipping solution? Accept crypto, 0% fees. Let me know. Says tip crip. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, we're definitely pushing here. Let's keep watching here for a little bit. Our next target on silver is 59.51 here. Dow Jones is now in the green, 55 points. See what happens here. Does Hero take Venmo for payment? I don't think so. They take a physical check, a digital check, a debit card, credit card. I don't remember if they take crypto, and I can't check without doxing myself. Hero, do you take crypto and do you take Venmo? And do you take the currency in this chat called claws? Hero Bullion, do you take claws? Okay. See what you guys are saying on X, formerly known as Twitter. Okay, we're caught up there. I'm not sure, West Texas, when Hero will restock the Germanium Mint 5-ounce bars. I'm not sure. If they're still in chat, I'm sure we'll get an answer. Whoa, he found a bear in his truck. Oof. This is silver inventories for China, Shanghai Gold Exchange, Shanghai Future Exchange. Look how low it got before this recent bump. Looks like China bought the dip when America was selling it for cheap. Okay. I think we're going to call it. I'm going to be live again tonight at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unless something crazy happens during the day, then I will go emergency live when that happens. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. So be back 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to make that live stream live pretty much immediately after this live stream, so you guys can go in there, you can chat, you can share updates. I can update you guys with articles and stuff during the day until tonight. Make sure you smash the like button. We're almost to 550. I'm going to airdrop, I'm going to Halo drop all of you into Miss Ida's live stream, so make sure you get there, fill the chat with crabs, smash the like button. I appreciate you all so much, and I guess I'll say CYOTNO. Catch you on the next one. Thank you all so much for the support. I really do appreciate it.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
How dare you!